Whether you're trying to lose weight, bodybuilding, or just a regular person trying to stay healthy, protein powder can be extremely important to your diet, and today I'm going to tell you all the basics that you should already know about buying a protein powder. What's up guys, Cody here once again, and as mentioned, today we are going to be talking about protein powder. I'm going to talk about the basis of what it is, the different types, why you'd want to go with one type over the other, and the different configurations, if you will, of specific protein powders. The example I'm going to be working with today is Gold Standard Whey. It's been the best-selling product on bodybuilding.com for a lot of years. It's really the best protein powder cost-wise and quality-wise. It's a great all-around protein, and I'm just going to be referencing that one today. But before we get into that, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell so you know when the posts are going up, and of course, like the video. Let's jump right into it, guys. So we're going to start with the bare bones basics. What is a protein powder? By some chance you live under a rock and you haven't seen these, protein powder is literally just a powder that you mix with water, milk, any liquid to help you hit your individual protein goal. Again, whether you're bodybuilding, losing weight, or just a healthy individual, you need protein in your diet. And basically, it just makes it easier to hit your protein goal. You're not going to only rely on this powder to hit a protein number. You're going to set your protein number and use the powder to supplement any that you're not already getting through whole food. Again, as mentioned, it's a powder. It makes it easy to mix water, milk, really any liquid. Some of them are even fruity. You can mix them with juice in a blender. You can throw fruit in them, all that good stuff. Basically, it is a powder with protein with a complete amino acid profile, which means you're working out, you're stressing out your muscles, and this is going to help make sure that they get a proper recovery. They come in basically every flavor you could possibly think of. This one right here is vanilla ice cream. You can get it in chocolate, strawberry, cookies and cream. Like I said, they even have fruity flavors. There's a big market out there for protein powder. It's impossible to find one that you don't like. Some of them taste kind of rough, but once you find one you like, just stick with it. They're all pretty similar for the most part, depending on what kind of protein you're looking for. And of course, if you've watched my macro video, if not, I'll link it down below. Protein is burned last. That's why you need it for weight loss or weight gain, because your body's going to burn through carbs, fat, then protein. So you want the increased protein to make sure your muscles have something to sustain and recover themselves. And of course, protein powder is digested very fast. Depending on the kind of protein, they digest at different rates. We're going to get into that in the next section. But basically, most people take it after a workout, after a run, after things like that, because that's when your muscles want to take in all that protein to recover and get stronger. So next up, let's jump into the different types of proteins and the perks of using one type of protein over the others. For the most part, there's about 7 different types of protein. I might have missed some, but these are really the most basic ones that you can find online easily and really at any nutrition store like GNC or things like that. So first off, the most obvious, you hear about it all the time, whey protein. Whey is the fastest form of protein that your muscles digest. That's why this is the type you want for performance, muscle recovery after you work out, after you go for a run, because your muscles are depleted, they're craving the protein, and this will get to them the fastest. It's actually derived from the cheese making process. It's separated from curds. So there's an old saying, curds and whey. I don't know, ask your parents, they'll probably know what it is. Next up, we have casein protein, which actually comes from milk and dairy products. Casein is digested the slowest. It's usually used before you go to bed or something like that. When you're going to be without protein for a long period of time, you're going to take the casein over the whey protein because it'll stick around for your muscles longer. So rather than your muscles taking it in this period of time, it's going to gradually take it in over this period of time. Next up, we have egg protein. Egg protein is a go-to for more vegetarians. It digests slower than whey protein, but faster than casein. Obviously, whey the fastest, casein the lowest. Everything else we talk about is going to be in the middle here. So yeah, egg protein mostly derived from egg whites because the egg yolk has the fat, the cholesterol. You take that out, you have a good basis for a protein powder. Next up, we have pea protein, obviously peas, vegetable. It's a very good vegan option for people who can't digest the dairy proteins and things like that. The next two also plant proteins are hemp and brown rice protein. Both obviously one derived from hemp, one derived from brown rice, both vegan, both very high in amino acids. And don't get excited about the hemp. It only has trace amounts of THC, so don't get the wrong idea about hemp protein. It's a superfood, good source of protein, and obviously, like I said, a good vegan option for people who can't digest the regular whey protein. And then finally, of course, we have mixed proteins. You might get some that are mixtures between whey and casein. It might cost a little bit more money, but the idea is your body's going to digest the whey faster, and then after that, it's going to have the casein mixed in with it to last a longer amount of time. They also have mixed plant proteins. You can get ones made from quinoa, chia seeds, flax seeds, high in omega-3s like fish oil. And yeah, just a good source of protein. The amino acids are a little different once you get into plant proteins and things like that. But overall, they're similar, good for muscle recovery. And again, just to reiterate, whey being the fastest and then casein being the slowest digesting. Now let's go a step further and talk about the different types of individual protein powders. So there are 3 individual different types of protein powders. We have concentrate, isolate, and hydrolysate. So we're going to talk about what each one of those are. First off, we have whey protein concentrate. It is the most basic of the protein process that consists of about 60 to 80% protein. And by that, I mean, obviously, each one has its own set amount of macros. This one has 24 grams protein, 1 gram of fat, and 4 grams of carbs. So as you can imagine, it is a higher percentage of protein. So whey protein concentrate has a lower proportion of protein to carbs and fat. Next, we have isolate, which is going to cost slightly more than the concentrate. Isolate is what most whey proteins are. This is the basic gold standard whey from Optimum Nutrition. This one is an isolate. Isolates have 90 to 95% protein. So like I said, the 24 grams protein, 4 carb, 1 gram fat, just about all of its protein. The best, which is really the best and most affordable for weight loss, muscle gain, all that stuff. And then finally, you take it a step further and we have hydrolysate, which is almost pure protein. It's gotten the fat and the carb down to the lowest point possible, and it's basically just strictly protein. Unless you're really serious with very strict macro counting, you don't have to get too serious with that. It's obviously going to be the most expensive, but it's going to be absorbed the fastest in the muscles. It's the pure protein. Your body doesn't have to work through any carbs, fat, just straight protein right into the muscles. And yeah, guys, those are the 3 different types of individual protein powder. So yeah, guys, that's about all the basics. I'm just going to talk about this one really quick. Again, I'm not sponsored or all about brand loyalty or anything. This just happens to be what I use. This one tastes fantastic. Like I said, it's the vanilla ice cream. So yeah, 24 grams of protein, 5.5 grams BCAAs. This is really the perfect powder for the muscle recovery. Obviously, I'm bulking. I'm trying to get maximum gains. So I do 1 to 2 scoops right after I work out. And then I'll use it on days, maybe it's an off day at the gym and I'm not hitting my protein goal like I'd like to. I'll do an extra scoop or 2 of this and it'll help me hit that goal. And just a quick reminder, you do not want to rely on these as full-on meal replacements or replacements for whole food. That's not how they work. They are called supplements for a reason. You're not relying on them. You're simply using them to supplement the diet plan you already have in place. So yeah, I'm always surprised at how many people don't really know much about protein powder, but you can get them literally anywhere. Walmart, GNC, anywhere you shop should have a fitness section with a protein powder. And again, you don't have to be lifting seriously or trying to lose a ton of weight to be taking it. It is very healthy to have protein because, again, it's just part of a healthy diet. You know, you want to be fit and lean whether you're working out or not. And to do that, you have to have the protein, medium carb, medium fat. It's just a healthy diet, healthy lifestyle. So whether you're already on a protein powder or you're looking for a protein powder, hopefully some of these tips helped. If I missed anything, like maybe I probably missed some types or something. Those are really just the main types that I've seen in my experience. Again, I used to work at GNC. But yeah, those are the most common types of protein you're going to see. If I missed any, let me know down in the comments if I missed anything important or I should go more in depth about what protein powders to buy. Again, let me know in the comment. But other than that, guys, that's really all I have to say. I just want to go over the bare bones basics of protein powders. So once again, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like the video, drop a comment, let me know what other videos you guys want to see, and yeah, tune in for next video. Thank you guys for watching.